When the Infectious and Tropical Disease Institute at Ohio University started working in Ecuador, there was no infrastructure, there was no research capacity.
Having this interaction, collaboration between ITDI, Ohio University, and Catholic University through Center for Infectious Disease Research made a difference for developing science in this country.
And that's a 17-year relationship that we've continued to build on, and it's one of our special relationships that we have among universities around the world.
The activities of the Tropical and Geographical Disease Institute, as it was called back then, started in 1989, and soon they became focused in Ecuador.
In fact, it was during your doctoral program here at Ohio University that you discovered that the largest blood bank in Ecuador was contaminated with parasite that transmits Chagas. Could you tell us a little bit about how you came across that discovery?
As a random event, I was working in a different project, and I went to the local blood bank. It turned out that 3 out of the 10 samples I obtained were positive. And at the time, the blood bank was not screening for Chagas, so there was a potential for transmission to a large number of people.
Since then, until 2017, a network of collaborations have been formed both within Ecuador and within the American continent.
Doing research in developing country is a challenge. Without this collaboration, Catholic University wouldn't be able to do what we have done so far.
Is this academic freedom really what allowed my group to thrive and to be able to provide the type of information to the Ecuadorian government and to the Ecuadorian institutions to improve the blood supply and to set up the Chagas disease control program?
One of the unique dimensions of Ohio University relates to the commitment of our faculty to students. We're a very student-centered university and engaging them in research activities. And Dr. Mario Grijalva has been instrumental in creating that dynamic for our students, giving them the opportunity to work with him closely on his research and also giving them experiences in the field.
I feel that there is a gap between the scientific community and the general public. So once I started working with Dr. Grijalva down in Ecuador, it was interesting that I was not also gathering visuals for a project that we are doing, but I was working as a bridge between the scientists that were doing the work down there and the community that were wondering why all these people is here.
Now, Chagas disease is a neglected disease that affects the poorest of the population, that doesn't have a voice. And so as scientists, we also need to serve as the voice for those that don't have a voice. And the way in which we need to do it is not through speeches, but rather through data.
For our students to have the opportunity to work in Ecuador and to partner in ways that truly are allowing people to have a better quality of life and to even save lives is a huge statement.
So my program is very different than Dr. Grijalva's. My program was designed to be kind of direct contrast to his program and learn about the health issues, the people, the community. We learn about childbirth from traditional birth attendants, and to look at people in the coastal region because it's very different. Well, we think historically higher rates of HIV and STIs with the tourists that are coming through constantly, and be able to compare that back here to the U.S. and what are some of the health needs here in Appalachia as well. So they do some comparative work as well.
Speaking of this collaboration between TDI and Catholic University, I would say that it's a model that we need to follow. All the programs, all the collaborations goes in one direction, that is multidisciplinary.
Catholic University is fabulous. They're the ones that help plan my program. They help plan Dr. Grijalva's program. They have the people on the ground who can assist with anything that I need. I tell them what I want to do, and they make it happen.
Because you need a lot of efforts. What we are doing now is trying to increase our team in different areas. We want to study dengue, we want to study malaria, we want to study other type of diseases, infectious diseases and chronic diseases.
So we do an orientation at Catholic University, and faculty come and talk about what are some of the most pressing health issues in Ecuador and what they're doing research-wise there at Catholic University to try to change those health outcomes. And so it's a cultural exchange from the beginning.
And so through this close relationship with the communities, we have been able to start peeling that onion and getting to the core of the problems. And by doing that, then we have a wonderful opportunity to be able to come up with new solutions.
We have outstanding faculty here who could be anywhere. but have chosen to be here at Ohio University. These are people that, through their students and through their work, are going out and changing the world. And we want to celebrate that at the highest level. So it's not just what happens here in Athens, it's not just what happens here in Southeast Ohio. That's important for us, but truly we are a university that has a worldwide impact, and I think that's important for people to know about.